Letter to the mistress, to the woman who has become the other woman. Who are you in that relationship? Are you the married woman, lonely, unfulfilled, unheard, who only wanted someone to listen, someone who understands what it feels like to live inside a fading marriage? You reached out for comfort and somehow, over time, you found yourself falling for a man who already belongs to someone else. You didn't mean to. But now you can't seem to escape. Or maybe you are the divorced woman, the one trying to fill a vast emptiness inside. You told yourself it was just a bit of fun, just someone to talk to, someone to ease the loneliness, maybe even to help financially. But somewhere along the way, revenge turned into attachment. And one day you woke up and realized you had truly fallen in love with him, the man who is not yours to love. Or perhaps you are the young, unmarried girl, innocent and pure, dazzled by his maturity, his calmness, his worldly charm. He sold you dreams, didn't he? He painted a picture of a family, of a future with children and security, of love that would protect and complete you. You believed him. You believed it all. Until the day he confessed that he was already married, but unhappy, that he had fallen for you at first sight, that he couldn't stop thinking about you. You cried but couldn't walk away. You told yourself, whatever will be, will be. He promised to protect you, to divorce his wife, to marry you one day. He even knelt down and cried, playing the perfect role. But whoever you are, whether victim or accomplice, have you realized who suffers the most? It's you. You live in fear, afraid of being found out, judged, or punished. You exist in the dark. But how long can you live there? How long can love survive when it hides from the light? Tomorrow or the next day? What then? You look over your shoulder, walk with caution, always waiting for something to collapse. And deep down, your conscience whispers, how can you ever forgive yourself when you see his wife's face? When you see his children's smiles? Do you still want to keep that smile on your face when people around you gossip? When they laugh and talk about who's cheating on whom and who's sleeping with whose husband? Do you ever feel a sting in your heart when you read the cruel words people use to insult a mistress? And what about your family? When you face your parents, your relatives? What will you say? How will your parents face the shame and whispers from others? They gave you life, raised you through hardship and sacrifice. Is this how you choose to repay them? No parent wants their child to live in pain. You said you're hiding it from your parents. But for how long? How long can you keep up the lie? Are you sure you'll still feel happy when the truth breaks their trust? Will you find peace when you see them cry? If you already have a child, what words will you use to lie to them? When your child grows up, how will you explain what you've done? Have you ever imagined on the day you marry that man, what your child will feel? Will your life then truly be happy? Or will pain follow pain, again and again? Your first marriage must not have been easy, and now you step into a second one, starting from the ruins of another woman's home, building your new kingdom on someone else's suffering. Do you really think karma will leave you alone? Wasn't the lesson from your first marriage enough to awaken you? Have there been moments when you wanted to scream, why am I like this? Do I really deserve this kind of life? Why did I drag myself into such a twisted situation? What do I truly gain from this forbidden relationship? Is what he gives me worth losing everything else? But then, in despair, he comes again. He soothes you, holds you, whispers soft words, and you stop questioning and blindly follow once more. Even if there's a man who says he loves you deeply, who's willing to abandon his wife and children just to be with you, do you really believe karma will forgive you both? What can you hold on to ensure that his love will last? Oh, have you forgotten how he once loved, once promised, once was happy with his wife and children? And one day, he left them all to run after you. How can you be sure he won't do the same to you someday? Are you even certain you're the only one now? Or are there already other women he's deceiving just like you? Marriage is a massive game, one that only works when both people are mature and clear-headed. But when the players are blinded by desire, selfishness, and irresponsibility, it becomes a cruel trap. Marriage isn't a dream, not the fantasy we imagined when we were in love. And you know this, don't you? From the very beginning, your relationship with him already showed that both of you were like children, blind, selfish, careless with your own lives and with others. So tell me, how can such a relationship ever truly work? Isn't it only the beginning of more suffering, more chaos waiting ahead? Or are you the kind of mistress who's sacrificed so much, living in the shadows, accepting the pain, only to be treated coldly one day, demanded upon the next, as if you owe him everything? And if you refuse, he threatens to go back to his family, leaving you broken and alone. And when anger consumes him, he shouts, insults, maybe even hits you. And yet you stay. Tell me, is there anyone as foolish as you? Anyone who gives so much and receives so little? Then, after his rage fades, he apologizes again. He promises again. And you forgive again. You endure, hoping someday you can change him. But the truth is simple. He comes when he's happy. He leaves when he's displeased. And every time, you're left empty-handed, with nothing but endless sorrow. Or maybe you're the kind of woman trying desperately to keep this wild horse by your side. You always have to act gentle, sweet, careful, serving him food, pouring his drink, smiling even when your heart aches. You even try to seem noble, refusing gifts or money from him while using your own savings to help him with business or to fund his drinking nights with friends. The trips, the shopping, all come from your own pocket. You do all this, trying to fill the emptiness his wife supposedly couldn't. You care for him, protect him, make him feel loved, hoping he'll spend more time with you, see your worth more clearly. You invest everything, your time, your heart, your money, dreaming of the day you'll walk beside him as his bride. You tell yourself, he'll give up everything to be with me. After all, I've given him so much. You think men are like children. If all their needs are met, who wouldn't choose you? But perhaps you've forgotten. Every wife once loved her husband and cared for him wholeheartedly too. But after children come, after financial struggles and endless family responsibilities, who can stay sweet forever? A wife needs her husband to share the burden, not to sneak away and cheat with you, right? Imagine for a moment, if you were in her place years from now with him as your husband, would you still be able to give as much as you do now? Could you still smile, still be this gentle while carrying the same pressures she carries now? Each stage of life has its own purpose. Right now, you're still trying to impress him, but once you have a family, you'll be forced to focus elsewhere. And if you end up with a careless, lazy, irresponsible husband like he is today, what then? A man with integrity, with true responsibility, wouldn't even give you this chance, because he'd be too busy taking care of his family, not listening to another woman's lonely stories, right? Or maybe you're the kind of woman who gives too much, sacrifices too much, loves too deeply, so blinded by his promises that your emotions are no longer your own. You get jealous, jealous of his wife, his kids. When his wife texts him, you feel the sting. When he goes home to his family, you ache. When his wife posts pictures online, your heart burns. During holidays, family gatherings or memorials, you lie there hugging your pillow, crying in silence, waiting for his message, waiting for him to sneak by. Are you that woman now, trapped in the shadows, tired of waiting, so desperate that you finally text or call his wife, hoping to fight for him face to face? How pitiful that sounds, doesn't it? Or are you the woman who's already had his child, raising that baby alone, while he occasionally visits with a little money and a few sweet words. You think you can bind him with that child? Then what about the children waiting for their father back home? So much pain, all of it carried by women. Why? Because we are foolish, blinded by desire, ignorance, and attachment. If only you were wiser, more awake, you wouldn't be suffering like this, would you? Tell me, how long do you plan to live this way? Do you really want to destroy your life like this? What future do you hope for from a love built on betrayal? There's a saying, the Buddha fears the cause, but humans only fear the consequence. You're already paying for your karma, aren't you? But it's not over yet. There's still much more to come if you keep sinking deeper into ignorance and attachment. No one can bribe karma. No one can pay their way out of the consequences of what they've done. You said, I've tried so hard to leave him, but I just can't. Even when you walk away, he comes after you, crying, begging you to come back. You feel sorry for him, and then you give in. And the cycle begins again. But look closely, dear. When you walk away, do you really want to be found? Do you leave traces behind, hoping he'll chase after you? If you were truly awake, if you really knew this was wrong and wanted to stop, there would be countless ways to end it. The truth is, you've been digging your own grave and burying yourself in it. You've built your own prison, locked every door and thrown away the key. There are so many men in this world. Why must you choose the one who already belongs to someone else? He doesn't deserve you, does he? It's better to stay single than to give your heart to the wrong person, in the wrong place at the wrong time. Think clearly, my dear. Can't you see how much you're losing? You were born a woman, fragile already in a world that asks too much of us. Why choose an even harder path in love? We're both women. Why must we hurt each other over the same man? No matter what you do, you'll always be the one who came later. His wife, she's the one who came first. She's the one who walked through all the struggles, the hardships, the storms with him. And now, when they finally have something to show for it, you walk in and take it away? Isn't that too cruel, even for you? And those things he says, my wife and I aren't compatible. We're separated. She betrayed me. We're waiting for the divorce. You believe all that? Tell me, have you ever heard a man flirting with another woman speak kindly about his wife? If you're the replacement today, one day you'll be spoken of just the same way. A man who's willing to betray once will betray again. A good man, a man with true morals and responsibility, he would protect his family, support his wife, stand by his children, not run around complaining about them to another woman, and then go home as if nothing ever happened. Wake up, my dear. Be strong. Be brave. If you know you're wrong, then fix it. Don't give up just because it's hard. Your struggle is nothing compared to what his wife is going through. She's sacrificed her youth, her beauty, her dreams, all to stand beside him through every joy and sorrow. She's raised their children, crying babies, sleepless nights, endless responsibilities. She's faced both families, endured humiliation, swallowed her pride, and yet she still stays, trying to hold the family together. Tell me, who wouldn't feel jealous? Who wouldn't feel pain? She's had to make the hardest choice, to stay with her husband and fight for her home, or to walk away and break her children's hearts. If she leaves, what will become of those kids? What will happen to that family? The life of a woman after divorce is a stormy ocean. But you, my dear, you are still in the shadows. All you need is to find a small window, slip through it quietly, and walk away. No one will know. No one will judge. You can start over easily, and you lose nothing. Perhaps only pain will remain for a while, but time will heal it, as it always does. You can rebuild your life so much easier than you think. Someday you will find a strong shoulder meant only for you. Isn't that better? Let that man return to where he truly belongs. he still needs to learn what it means to be a husband and a father. Because of women like you, such irresponsible men continue to exist, don't you think? He needs to face what's wrong and what's right in his own home, to fix it, not to run away, spreading lies and stealing the hearts of other women. One woman's already suffered enough because of him. Why let another suffer too? It's just not worth it, is it? If you truly want to change, you will find a way. If you don't, you'll only find excuses. Don't wait until the pain becomes unbearable to finally let go. Wake up before it's too late. A whole wide sky full of beauty and hope is waiting for you ahead. All you need is to take that first step. And don't forget, whisper a sincere apology from your heart to his wife for unintentionally or knowingly hurting her so deeply. When you walk away, don't torture yourself anymore. See this as a painful experience, yes, but one that makes you grow. Maybe you and he shared a karmic debt from a past life. You met in this one just to repay it, and it ends here. When karma arises, it brings connection. When karma fades, everything dissolves. Karma is what we create ourselves. Where we are bound, we must untie. When you consciously cut that tie, the lesson will end. Your future depends on the choice you make today. Be strong, my girl. Rise and move forward from your own mistakes. If you want to cry, then cry, my dear. Cry your heart out. Let the tears wash away the pain you've been carrying for so long. Tears can heal too. I know the path you've chosen hasn't been easy, has it? Too many pressures, too much bitterness. Even women in ordinary marriages must face countless challenges. But for you, it's even harder. So many people blame you. So many call you unworthy. You've been hurt so much. Aren't you tired, my dear? Every woman longs for a peaceful home, for a man who belongs only to her. But because of the karma you must repay in this life, you've had to endure this sorrow. And when you've cried enough, wipe your tears. Wash your face clean, take a shower and let the water rinse off the pain. Then go outside and buy yourself a pair of shoes, the right fit, firm and strong, so that you'll realize you can walk on your own feet. You don't need that man to feel alive again. And look around. The world keeps turning. It hasn't turned its back on you. No one has truly betrayed you. Perhaps it's you who has been too cruel to yourself for far too long. One more thing. As soon as you can, go home. Go back to your parents, to the family that raised you with endless love. There you'll find peace again. Your parents will give you the strength to overcome everything. I care for you truly. My dear girl, if this little radio message means something to you, please share it with someone who needs it, or at least remind yourself, never ever step into this muddy pit again, not even once in your life, because you deserve far more beautiful things than this. Women, cherish yourself. Be grateful. Be wise.